welcome to Nugget Shooter Journals. I'm doing something a little different today. I'm kind of hanging out with Andy
Hey.
and Amy.
Hi.
From
Andy and Amy's Arizona Adventures.
Arizona Adventures.
We're out here dry washing and it's almost 100 degrees, but we don't know any better because we got to get that gold.
There you go. I'm sitting in the shade eating a sandwich waiting for it to do a clean out so I can look. But I've been up here metal detecting a little bit and checking out his claim and just having a good time today. And I'll do a little more filming before I go home, but I guess this is collaborating.
Yeah.
We're collaborating. But he's dry washing over here. He's smarter than me. I'm walking around with a metal detector and I'm hot. But he's dry washing. Got a little Royal dry washer here.
This way for my third clean out.
He said this is his third clean out.
I'll dump 1 and 2 in the pan, at least show you something. Hopefully there's something in this one.
Well, I can't find anything, so somebody's got to get something.
Thought you'd had a half a pocket full of nuggets by now, Bill.
I'm hot, if that counts.
Yeah, I'm not going to be here next week or the week after. I'm going to be up in the mountains dredging or doing something else. Actually, next week we're going to be going to that mine where it's nice and cool.
Yeah, it's nice underground. Boy, look at all those little
look
skippers.
at that guy.
Oh, looky right there, right away. Right away, see that? Oh, it's gone. There it is.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that, guys. That's gold.
Let me
1, 2, 3 already.
Let me dump what I got in the first couple.
Nice. And you don't think he moved all that much dirt?
Well, I've had years of digging down to, 5-6 foot down on some of these club claims. And you clean out a crack and you're all excited and you get down, there's not even a piece of lead in it.
Yep.
What in the hell?
Yeah, and I'll mention again, this is a private claim, so.
Spent my life savings on it too, so I'm hoping to get some gold.
I hope you do too.
Yeah, there's some chunks in there.
Oh, there's some nice
my.
chunks. Look at that. I should have had a handful of gold by now.
Oh, that's a nice camera. We're still using our phone, and
That's a GoPro Hero.
yeah. The funny story is, if you ever look at my
Look
videos
at that.
on Andy and Amy's Arizona Adventures, it doesn't even really have thumbnails. I guess YouTube picks them for me because we don't have a home computer, so we're just uploading them from the phone. We're in the works of getting a computer, but the one video it did when I was sampling these claims, it actually took the thumbnail. It used the cat litter jugs full of water. So that's been killing some of my views. Amy here, it actually,
There's your piece of lead you were looking for.
oh, finally.
Yeah, right up there, next to that other piece of little chunk. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is very nice, guys.
Thanks.
This is a nice claim you got here. Yes, it is. All right, I'm gonna go wander around and detect a little bit more on the way back and stuff. And thanks for showing me that gold. That got me excited
Thanks
again.
for coming out.
I appreciate the invite. I was hoping to find a couple spots where there were some nugget patches for them to work with a metal detector. So far, I'm kind of a dud for them. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna keep with it. Look how high the water gets here. All that debris is from the last flood. Sometimes in Arizona you find cars wrapped around these trees.
Yeah.
It's really something. And all that gold just came out of this little hole. You really didn't have to move a lot of dirt. You hadn't even vacuumed the bedrock yet.
Oh man, like I said, we're trying to get a notice of intent permit and get a tractor in here when it cools off.
That's what you need to do.
And yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go finish my sandwich and go metal detect some more. I'm using the 2300 today, so hopefully it'll get me over a nugget on the way back to the truck.
Did you see all that, Amy?
What a nice bunch of gold they got, folks. It's just a crazy area. Look at the bedrock here. See, I try to look for spots like this where the recent flooding has taken the layer of dirt right off the top of this bedrock in there. I was hoping there'd be a gold nugget caught in some of these cracks, but so far, no. Seems to be the way to work this big old wash is by dry washing. Andy has some nice gold there. Yes, he does. And look at this. Amazing. But I found gold way up on these stretches of bedrock out of washes. So I always check. You never know. The wash was up there once, right? Yes, it was. But I'm getting hot. Oh. So I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to hang out here. I'm about ready to call it a day. I can hear Andy fired his Drywasher back up over there. Yeah, we're going to work around this bend up here. And probably call it a day. Here's another spot. When I'm working washes, I like to work the edges here. You see where the bedrock comes right down into the wash here? I found a lot of nuggets over the years in these areas, my friends. And I always work them. So a lot of times in these bigger washes like this, you get out in the center of the wash and these guys have been throwing away metal and God knows what else forever. It's just all in the wash. You end up spending all your time digging garbage. So I'm going to work this bank a little bit around the corner here and I'll be back, hopefully with a nugget. Hopefully with a nugget. We got a little bit of wind starting to blow here. It shouldn't be any big deal. But look at here. Just walking up to this wash. This is all hand stacked. This is where the old timers threw rocks out of the wash so they could dry wash in here. Look at this bedrock. And look how red that dirt is. Yeah, this is a good area. I'm going to have to come back here if I get invited again. This is really something. And that's all hand stacked there too. And once you learn to recognize this stuff, it really helps with your gold finding. Look here. It's all hand stacked up there. They threw all that stuff out of this wash long ago to get down to the bedrock and get the gold is the gold they could get off it anyway. And we got a little better equipment now and we got metal detectors, which gives us an advantage. But yeah, boy, they sure work this wash. And this is what you look for when you get in a new area. You look for these rows of hand-stacked rocks. It gives you a pretty good clue. This area's been worked before. If it's been worked before and they move this much material, there's probably still some gold here. As you saw, Andy and Amy are getting some pretty nice stuff with that dry washer. I'm going to work my way on down to the truck. Oh, the beauty of the desert. The contrast of everything that's brown now. The flowers that are all dried and brown and dormant with their seeds showing, the dried up flowers, and you got Spanish sword that's actually blooming right now, right there. Cholla, Palo Verde. Just a really neat little valley right here. You got Acatil, you got the cat claw acacia with the little puffy yellow flowers on it. I just love it up here. Look at all the quartz on this hillside. Just smells like gold. Well, that's it for this trip, my friends. I'm pooped and hot. You hear that a lot, huh? It happens here in Arizona when it gets hot. I'm gonna head out and back. It's about an hour drive to get home. I want to thank Andy and Amy for inviting me out here to their claim, do a little hunting, and I had a good time. I really did. And nope, didn't find any gold, but you know what? I learned a new area. Got to hang out with some friends and well, meet some new friends, I guess I should say. And saw some nice gold just out of a little hole he dug. He's back there still digging. I'm guessing he's going to have some nice gold before the day's over. As for me, well, if you like these videos and you like coming along on these trips, like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And just because we don't get gold every time, that's part of the game. You really got to work for this stuff, and more knowledge and experience and hard work you put into it, the better you do in the long run. And it was really nice of these guys to invite me out here today, and I surely appreciate it. I had a blast. So for now, my friends, Nugget Shooter out.